Hello everyone, it's Carla from Casey Creates. I'm here to show you what I've been bundling up to sell as my mini lace doily books. And it's a kit, and I just had a lot of fun going through and gathering up the things that would help one who would be interested in making a quick lace doily book. Everything you need to make a full doily book would be in this bundle, and so I'm going to show you what's in each bundle, and it'll come wrapped in this pretty lace fabric that you can also use for the book or for other things, and a generous piece of organza ribbon tying it up. But in each bundle, and these bundles, this kit is $25, but it's including shipping. In the US, the shipping is free. So here's what you would get, and I'm going to do another quick video and just show you how to put a page or two together, but let me start with the back. So I love getting these placemats that have several connected doilies, so I'm going to put in 3 of this size, which would constitute 6 pages front and back. So you'll get 3 of those, but you could also create a 4th page with the other doilies if you wanted it to be a bigger book. And then you're going to get this beautiful vintage one that has a silk lining. Let me move these in a better position. And then to sandwich them or layer them, you'll have 6 more doilies, and they'll be varying sizes. And I have 3 kits that are 98% exactly the same as what you're seeing right now, and then I'll be bundling up more that'll be very similar to these. So this will be the stack of doilies that you'll receive. 1, 2, 3 tiny ones, 1, 2, 3 medium ones. I'd consider this one a large one, so 4 large ones. Then I'm going to put in more lace that you can layer with or use as like a little dangle at the bottom of the page. And like I said, I'll create a page and use some of this in case some of you are still new to doily books and want to see different ways you might be able to arrange them. But I'll give you 2 of these pretty lace medallion pieces. I'm not going to go with a lot of color because I don't know what colors people like, but usually a vintage lace doily book is got a lot of neutrals and creams and ecrus, but I will put 1 or 2 pieces of colored lace, which will be one of these. And then flat lace, but you can cut it into pieces and use it in various ways. I'll put ruffled trim in as well, so you'll get a piece of that. And then I've got lots of narrow trim that you can edge the pages with or frame images with, so I've got some ruffled lace. I'll give you a generous amount of rayon seam binding in cream, and then you can dye it whatever color you'd like or leave it the cream color. I'll give you some beaded trim in each one. These are the exact trims that you'll get. So you'll get the pearl beaded trim, the flat back pearl trim. This one is a mixture of organza with pearl trim. So you'll get that, and then you've got this really narrow lace trim that's thin and delicate. I've got some ruffled chiffon trim for you, and then some more lace trim. There's some I think they call it gimp trim that would be pretty around an image. And then I'll put some eyelash trim and some eyelet lace trim. And a lot of these, if they're flat, you can just use a needle and thread and do a quick running stitch to gather it up if you wanted it to be ruffled. And then I've also got a really beautiful pile of trim or fabric lace trim that you can use for layering in between the doilies. You can use for pockets. So I'll give you this one, which is kind of interesting because it's lace on one side and burlap on the other. So if you like that natural, rustic, and then delicate, pretty combination, that would work with that. This is a nice heavy crocheted lace. And then I've got this beautiful vintage lace. You'll get a piece of that. I'll be giving you a generous amount of cheesecloth. So this wouldn't only, all of this, you could use some to make flowers or other embellishments, or even use for other projects. This is a beautiful piece of tea-dyed lace fabric. I will say everything has been ironed and washed and ironed. I should say that the other way around. You'll get some beautiful bridal trim or applique that you can use either on the cover or to make a beautiful flower page. And then I'm going to give you a sheet of images, and they will be along the vintage theme. They're small so that you can cut them and they won't take up too much of the page. This one has sort of a rose garden theme, and there's a lady with having tea, and then I've got some words on fabric. And I do apologize, my printer got a little jammed, so there is a little ink spot there, but that can just be cut around. So each doily kit or lace doily book kit will have everything you've just seen, and then I'll also put in some fabric felt if you'd like to put a little bit of substance behind the images, or just make the pages a little more sturdy. And you're going to also get dangle trims, and these are the exact trims that you'll find. Let me do it this way. So you'll get this one and this one. Oh, kind of making a mess of that. You'll get this one and you'll get this one. So I'll give you 4 different dangle trims. You can layer them however you want, but for this size doily book kit, that'll be a generous amount of dangles. And then I'm going to put in 2 bags of embellishments. The first bag, or this bag, it has mulberry paper flowers, which are almost fabric-like. So you'll have one of those. You'll have a couple of the little daisy flowers with the pearl inside. One of these. Then I've got these satin ones that have rhinestones in the middle. And this applique, one of my favorites, that would be pretty on the edge of a page. So that will all go in the kit. And then I've got some more embellishments that can be arranged however you like, and you don't have to use them, of course, but there's some options. These are really fun little rosebuds that you can cut shorter or use as long stems. I'll be putting in some of the leaves that you can use as embellishments. And then some bling. I've got a really pretty piece of bling here, and then there's this one. I'll be giving you some bulb pens and some buttons. And I don't know what they call this kind of pen, but I'll be giving you some of those and some of these. So just a variety of bling and buttons and hardware that you can use to attach dangles or make other embellishments and add to the decorations. in your doily book. So I hope that covers well what you would be getting in the doily kit. I do have some videos of lace doily books that I've made that you can go back and look at to just see where the direction I go for creating, but you might have a totally different style. But I'm trying to include things that would make it versatile, so you can take it any direction you want. And as a matter of fact, I'll just untie this really quick and I'll show you. You're getting a big, generous bundle of the fabric, and then inside you're going to get individual baggies. This one is the baggie of doilies, and I've sealed it with reusable washi tape. This is the baggie that has the lace trims and the medallions and the seam binding and all of that. And then this is the baggie that has the flat laces and the cheesecloth and the applique and the images. So I think it would be a great way to have everything you need right in front of you to make that doily book and not have to go rummaging through to find all kinds of things to go with it. Of course, you can add more of your own stash and ideas, and even more doilies if you want to. And I'm just tying this up kind of shabby and loose for now. But thanks for stopping by and checking out my lace doily kit. If you're interested, I'm going to leave my email in the description box. Just email me and say I'd like to purchase one of your lace doily kits. Okay everyone, thanks. I'll see you again soon.